Hey, welcome in everyone to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and tonight we're going to be playing a little bit more Donkey Kong Bananza. That's right. This game, I'm kind of starting to feel the fatigue of kind of just wandering around a little bit. I still think the game's really fun and really fantastic. It's just I'm ready to start moving forward and kind of completing this game because there's just so many games coming out that I still need to get to. We need to get to RoboCop Rogue City, Unfinished Business, which is a very apt title for me, and then a bunch of other games that are coming out. Mafia Old Country, the Battlefield 6 beta is releasing tomorrow, and there's a few other things that I have contractually obligated to record stuff for and stream. So without further ado, let's get into Donkey Kong and we'll have a good night. So I have no idea what this is right now, but oh my gosh, what? I can paint a Donkey Kong head? This is odd. I have no idea why or how, but I can paint this Donkey Kong. Oh man, look at the texture of the paint. Dude, that's some solid texturing right there. And it's all the different terrains, I guess. A little bit. This is so weird. I just left this idle on the screen too. So this is really weird. Okay, and I'm not getting any sound. What's going on? I just fixed this. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. All right. I was like, dude, where's the music? This is like very awkward sounding. Okay. But man, like what a cool little thing that they have going on here. I love this. I don't even, I don't know why they have this. Let's make them at least have black eyes. Or is it, yeah, that's black. I gotta get a little bit more accustomed to this. Oh my gosh, this is too goofy. This is too goofy. Yeah. Lava hair. And then we gotta do that again. Oh man. Okay. Well, enough of this. Let's back out. That's a solid Donkey Kong. What is happening? I have no idea what this is. All right. Let's play the game, shall we? Man, I really want that art style as a side-scrolling Donkey Kong Country. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how good that would be? All right, Tempest Slayer. Sublayer 900. I'm going to probably cool it on the voices for the time being, just to kind of save my voice a little bit. It's starting to feel a little bit rough again. Okay. So we were really trying to figure out where to get our record piece. The second record piece. Because we got one. Fa woo. Or did we get both? Oh, okay. Reset skills. Teach me. Bye-bye. Did I get the elephant? I didn't get the elephant thing, right? The power-up? Head to the cave's exit. Really? I'm supposed to leave? Is that... See, I feel like there's something wrong with this section. I really don't know what's going on. Okay, so we need... Oh, okay. We need to go down there, right? I was in, like, a weird state last night, kind of finishing this level up. Like, it was almost like a fever dream. No, I need to go away. Did we didn't get this banana? Or we did, okay. So where's the exit? And we got that banana too, right? Now, I do have the other power, so let's do this. Okay, this is where we can actually... Here we go. Look at that. Man, all right, finally. Lava bath in the hot shower, hot shower. Oh, that's not something we can take. Okay, there we go. What's up, Zephyr? How are you doing, dude? We gotta finish this game up, man. There we go. That's what I was looking for, man. I was like, I gotta be missing something last night. Okay, so we need the key. Where is the key? Why is my chat not working? Hold on a second. I might have to log out and log back in. It's always something. I think I'm literally the only person that can never have chat work properly on stream. It's super weird. From purple goo to lava, yeah. I'm just gonna use Discord as my chat since it should all be working there. I love how the thing that I set up and I programmed that Discord live chat bot, that works better than any other chat bot or any other streaming setup that I've ever seen for me. Let's inhale. I do feel bad. Poor elephant. Nope, that's not it either. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription, dude. I appreciate that a lot. That is super cool of you, man. Oh my gosh. In 7 months, dude, that's rad. Else over here? No. Man, I'm so excited to get to RoboCop. I know, dude. 7 months already. Time does fly. Do you remember what the first stream you jumped into was? Because I'm usually fairly good at that, but I can't remember. Okay, it's one of those. I checked out your Minecraft Railway, man. Dude, that thing is incredible. That thing is awesome. Yeah, no worries. I was just wondering. Oh, yes. Yes, I was. I honestly only play Minecraft in VR at this point. Oh, you can get out of breath? Oh, okay. It just has to cool down for a second. That's nice. I like how there's no time limit on the Bananza in this one. Because you kind of have to have it, I guess. There's nothing up. It looks like there's something up there. Yeah, man. VR is so cool. Okay. It was one of the things when I first started doing the server to test everything out before I opened it up to the public. I was playing with one of the areas where it was underwater, and I started making my own little setup underwater, and I was like, dude, this looks so good.
Are you okay?
Yeah, there's another one. I like how I said at the beginning, oh, I'm totally gonna just mainline this game. And then, of course, I don't. I wish I could suck him up. Nope. Dude, the music's great, though. I feel like I already used the Bananza music for the last podcast. Now I can't remember if I did or not, but I'm fairly positive that I did. And I kind of regret it. Because I want more. There we go. Oh, I'm taking damage. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Oh, that sounds like me. Okay. Retro shooter, huh? And that was near the beginning of the year, too. I'm trying to remember what that could have been. Ooh, what's this area? I've got this. The sign of any millennial rider, millennial or zillennial rider, having everyone always say, "You've got this." It is like one of my biggest pet peeves in all of modern writing. You do not need to have your character. If your character is continually reassuring themselves and everyone else that they've got this, then they actually don't. They are just children pretending. It's the fake it until you make it design of writing. I absolutely abhor that type of writing. I know it's such a weird thing to like die on a hill about. Live, laugh, laugh. Yeah. Oh, man. Yes, exactly. You know exactly the type of person that they are, right? Without ever having to do any research or ask any questions, you know exactly what type of person they are. Is there anything else? There's definitely that, at least. Let's get that. And we did that, right? Okay. I think we're good. I think we can go. Let's at least get that. Oh, no! I wanted the money. I'd like a cotton candy vodka, please. All right. So now we gotta use... Okay, so how do we inhale and then trunk chunk? So we gotta inhale a bunch of stuff first, I'm assuming. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. I'll take a rum and coke. Okay, come on. He's clearly... Oh my gosh. Shoot. Well, we just died. How do you like them apples? Lingua Volin meat. I don't know what reference that's from. Who's Dana? Is that Star Trek? Oh, it's Ron Swanson. Okay. It's Parks and Rec. Okay. I haven't watched any Parks and Rec in about 6 years. 6 or 7 years. I think it was well before the pandemic. Okay, let's beat this guy. Let's stop. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, I was like, dude, there's still one little hit left. Ben, man. What a great... All of those characters are such good characters. We still do treat ourselves day. Like, we literally did it earlier tonight. We're like, both after dinner, we're like, man, dinner wasn't that great. I just made burgers, and they were like fine, but they weren't super filling. And we're like, man, we want something. And so we're like, treat ourselves, treat yourself. And it was like, okay, let's go get treats. And so we went to Sonic and got some slushies. They have like a deal. It's $1.99 for like I got a strawberry slushy, and she got an orange, a blood orange slushy. I was like, oh man, these are great. And for $2 too, like we got out of Sonic with less than $5 spent. Like, when was the last time you went to a fast food restaurant and spent less than $5? So that was a nice little evening. Oh, she loves the limeade stuff. I'm not really into it. I don't like it. I wish I did. It's got a weird taste to me. Ow. Okay. There we go. Ha. Oh, what? Is that what it is? Maybe it's the salt. I didn't realize that. Okay. That makes much more sense. Okay, so what are we doing here? Chip exchange. We'll trade you a banana for 50 chips. Yeah, I have 773. Yeah. What did he say about 150? I love old school, ye oldie candy shops. Oh my gosh. There's in downtown Nashville, it's the only thing that I actually like going when we have to go to downtown Nashville because like relatives are in town or someone's in town, they want to see it. So like we're forced to go. There's a candy shop. It's huge. And you walk around, they just got like all the best candies like you just don't see anywhere. Everything's all home or handmade. So like the entire middle area is the cashier area. And on the outsides is all the stuff that they make. So like most of where they make everything is on the inside of the middle of the room. It's so cool. Man. Oh, now I want to go. Oh, dude, it's the best. And last time we went on Halloween night of all nights. And we were walking downtown and like everyone's all drunk because like the entire street, like several blocks, the entire lane of streets is all bars. And there's so much music everywhere you go. It's all live bands playing. They've got a couple rooftop venues on it too. So like you cannot not hear music in that street. And so there's this just one candy shop in the middle and it's so cool. Oh yeah, big music city. Yeah. Yeah, it's that candy shop is so good. And so we were freezing. It was really cold on Halloween night, and we had to drop my parents parents-in-law off. And so at the airport, so we like drove and took them around and stuff, and it was great. Yeah, there's always a little bit of construction. Chase the guy. Oh man, why can't that thing just die, dude? This is what I'm talking about with the level a little bit. Like you are here. What? Where? And I can't really zoom in. Like that's as zoomed as I get. Okay, so we just got to go to the exit. No, I'm not going to teleport. We hit that thing. But yeah, I love the candy shop. Oh my gosh. I just want candy. When we lived in Lake Arrowhead, we would go to the Lake Arrowhead shops on the lake. And my wife worked there too. So like I would pick her up from work or the grocery store was there and stuff like that. And during lunch, you know, we'd have lunch together every once in a while. And so we would just walk around for her lunch break. And they had a Rocky Mountain candy shop. Was it Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory? That's what it is. And oh my gosh, it was just the candied apples, dude. Ugh. Those are like my weakness.
It was so warm. I'm all cozy now. I should try it.
Nice. Ooh, okay. Ruins, okay.
Great job.
Dude, that's 26th floor. That's crazy. It's a pretty... The highest floor that I ever worked in was like floor 13 or 12 or 13, I think. 26, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Dip chocolate, man. Ugh. Just give me anything dipped in chocolate. Like, I'm not that big of a chocolate guy. Like I'm not like a woman where it's like, oh, chocolate. But I like me some chocolate, but I like milk chocolate. And that's the thing. My wife loves dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate. And so, like, whenever we get stuff, we have to get, like, one of milk and one of dark chocolate. I don't like the voice acting of this. It's weird. Yeah. I worked for, we had a client that it was a, I'm trying to think of the thing. It's, they were a union shop, like the big headquarters for unions in LA, one of the local unions. And their headquarters was an old bank, and their server room was a converted bank vault. And so whenever I had to go in there to work on the server, I would work in a bank vault, and it had the vault door, and it was so heavy you could never actually open or close it. And it was like, I don't know if it was like welded open or anything, but it was rad, dude. It was super cool. There was a day where like we were trying to get a new internet line installed, and so they had to get a construction crew to drill through the vault door, not the vault door, but like drill through some of the I think it was the ceiling at some point, because they couldn't go through the bottom floor and they couldn't go through the walls, so they had to come in from the ceiling, I believe. And it took like a week for them to do. It was crazy. Oh man, that was a fun job. Yeah. They put bedrock around the vault. Unbreakable. Wait, what? Huh? Oh. It goes up and down. Let's go down fast. Down fast, down fast. Haha. Yeah, that was a really cool one. It was weird, though, because those people acted like their jobs... They acted like they were made men. Oh my gosh, what is this? Freaking Zelda? I'm out in the storm and I'm gonna get shocked? That's crazy. But they acted like made men because they would sit there and drink all day long. They, you know, they never worked. I never saw anyone work in that office ever. They were always partying. It was just like, how do you guys live with yourself? Yep, exactly. It checks out totally for a union. It's one of the reasons why I hate unions. One of the many. I tried not to be super mean about it, but man, do not like unions. Oh, I need to do that. There we go. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. I have a few friends who have workers like that too, where they're some of the most awful employees they've ever met, and they can't do anything about it. And it's just like, that sucks. I had to work for a couple union places afterwards for like my job that I have now, where I go in and teach. And I tell the story every once in a while to a couple companies, but basically the long and short of it is, I was teaching and some of the people came in and said, oh yeah, you can't, we can't have you teach right now because we're on union break. And I'm like, we're in the middle of a test and we can't stop. We're not allowed to stop. And they're like, no, we're taking our mandatory break. And like, I had to sit there. Like, it was just like this whole big thing. And I'm like, man, I hate unions. So what do you do here? Okay, I know what to do. I think. Okay, so we let the lightning. Ah, crap. Maybe that doesn't work. I don't think I'm gonna go for this one right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for this one.
That was close.
I'll come back for it later. Eventually, at some point in life. I think one of my biggest issues with this level is you cannot glide down on the grass. Like, certain terrain doesn't work. And it's just kind of a bummer because you have to figure out, oh, is it going to work or not? Fly away! And then all this weird crap happens, like it just turns and changes. Oh, good.
You okay?
Yes, build a gateway. We need it. A solid 8. I would rate it a solid 8. I don't know if it's going to be in my top 10. I would say if nothing else really, really good comes out, I would say is probably number 10 so far in my top 10 of this year. But, dude, I finished Ninja Gaiden today. Was that today? Man, I can't remember anymore. Yeah, I finished Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. That game is awesome. And it's a solid, like, very tight, nice knit game that you can defeat in a couple days. And, dude, it's so good.
It really sounded like thunder that time.
I'm trying to think of what other games came out this year that I played through that I really liked. I mean, there's a ton. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Yes, I do. I didn't get to last year because so much stuff was happening last year. So I do the Retrocember videos every year. And then I do top 10. Like a couple years ago, I think 2023, I did a bunch of top 5 videos and a top 10. I mostly do a lot of writing with that because it's very easy for me to write and get my thoughts out in a more succinct and detailed way. Videos, because I'm in front of the camera all the time for work and all that stuff, and I just don't have the time to fully edit as much as I would if I didn't already do a lot of that stuff for work. That is one of the only things where I go, yeah, I want to, but at the same time, I'm just like so sick of sitting in here for over 10 hours a day. Like, sometimes I do videos, sometimes I don't. So it just really depends. But I do a lot. I do something for Game of the Year every year, for sure. I've been doing that for the last 15 years. So if it's not a video, I do a podcast. I do an annual podcast. And that's kind of really where I enjoy it because it's usually about 3 hours long. And I go through my entire top 10 in great detail. And so like last year we did the live stream on New Year's Eve. And I think that was a 4-hour long podcast of me literally just sitting here talking about video games by myself. It's fun though. I love it. I wish I could podcast way more. I think that's kind of really one of my bigger passions. I really like writing. I really like podcasting. I like streaming, but because I'm in front of the camera all day for work, it's really hard to psych myself up to get back in here after just a couple hours of being in here all day. There it is. And it definitely wears on my voice, too. There's something down there. There we go. Yeah. I mean, yes, but it's also draining. And that's what I feel like a lot of people don't actually realize is what is going on here? Do I have to be... Okay, I gotta be that. I fully agree with that statement, but it's still energy that you're putting into something, so it's always draining. So like, I don't feel like streaming is work per se, but I will say it's a lot of energy that is always being drained. I think about this stream every day, every waking moment almost. It is constantly on my mind. When I'm cooking dinner, I'm going, okay, what's the stream title going to be for this? What's the thumbnail? What game am I going to play? And all that. I have no idea how to kill those guys. Let's try that again. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So today I did that afternoon stream because I was required to. It was a... Oh, dude, are you kidding? That's great. That's a solid way to kill your enemy. That's pretty good. That's really good. See, stuff like that is so creative, and that's why this game is good. That's why this game is rad, because that is such a unique way to kill something by just using your power to suck up the earth underneath them. Good way in Minecraft too. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Man, it wasn't, I came out of a portal. It wasn't that. It was, I came out of somewhere. Maybe it was a portal. And I immediately got killed by a creeper. Oh, no, I was digging. I was in a mountain, and I was digging up, and I was trying to get out. And I was digging for like maybe 5 or 6 minutes straight. Huge mountain. And I'm digging in and digging, and I'm just going up in a staircase to get out at the top. And I get out at the top, and I immediately get blown up by a creeper. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was so mad. Okay, where am I going now? We're going this way still. Yeah, it feels like it, man. It totally feels like they spawn them right next to you sometimes. Oh, dude, are you kidding? So how did you build that? What? Because I was looking at it, I'm like, dude, how did you make this thing happen? I don't know how long you were working on that, but man, that seems like it was a lot. I love that. That's great, too. Sucking off their armor. Freezing. Ooh, it's that cloud stuff. But yeah, I really thought that was cool. I was like, oh my gosh, this must have taken forever. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a much smarter idea. 15 to 20? Dang, dude. That's awesome, though. Like, seriously, like, that is rad. You did a great job. Whee! See, again, some of these little things are really fun. Which is why I think this game is getting the attention that it is. I just don't think a lot of people can actually explain why they actually like it. Nice. That's awesome. You always need that helper. I should probably spend some of these points at some point. Am I going back up still? Like, what's going on here? We gone down there? No, I don't think we have. Oh my gosh. Oh, good grief. Ha! I got you. I got you. Ooh. Ooh. Wrote a book in the garden? That sounds interesting. I don't know if I actually like Shakespeare or not, because I haven't read Shakespeare in... What was that? 1999 was the last time, so 26 years. I need something to drink. Hold on. Cheers. Oh, did it not work? I think I didn't hit it right. Fantastic. Well, there's always tomorrow. Yes, do it. Do it. Let's do this. Again, with the modern writing, I hate that it's the same phrases, it's the same stuff. Oh, no way. Really? Yeah, that is awesome. Wow, dude. That is really cool. I've always appreciated Shakespeare. It's just I've never really read a lot of it afterwards. Even though I did kind of like it in high school, it wasn't like, oh, that's dumb or oh, that's stupid. Like, I wasn't that type of person in high school because I was a drama kid. I was always in plays and stuff from a very, very, very young age. I was always a performer. Like, literally, I think my first performance, like, in a big crowd type of setting was when I was 4 years old. And ever since then, like, I was always on stage, always performing in front of people. So, like, when I did Shakespeare, like in a play or something like that, or drama class, it was always, oh, this is cool. Like, I appreciate this. I really like the idea of it. Even Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet, I've always liked. I was always that weird kid who liked musicals and stuff. I just have appreciation for the arts, I guess. As pompous as that sounds. Nope, I didn't want to be the monkey. I want to be the elephant. There we go. That is super cool. I love that superpower. Yes, I've always had an appreciation for the arts. I feel like Frasier. Oh, that's great. And one of the chicks in fawning over Gaston. Oh, that's awesome. I love Gaston, dude. I've always said Gaston was the hero of Beauty and the Beast. He's trying to marry Belle. He's trying to protect the village from a destructive wild beast. Like, dude, Gaston's a man. Let's kill the beast. One of my favorite quotes in that entire movie is, "Crazy old Maurice, eh? Crazy old Maurice." And always belting out, "I'm especially good at expectorating." Patouille. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go.
Focus.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh, crap. Should be good here. Yeah, okay, good. I say we kill the beast. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head for the rest of the night. And I'm okay with that. 100% okay with that. Yeah, now I have to watch it. I haven't watched it in a while, too. My wife is not a big Disney fan. So she's like, whenever I've tried, like when we were dating, I was like, oh, let's watch this. And she's like, why are we watching a Disney movie? I'm like, you don't want to watch Alice in Wonderland? You don't want to watch Robin Hood, one of the greatest Disney movies of all time? I think really the only Disney movie that she'll get on board with is Emperor's New Groove. That's awesome. Oh. Good old grandma, man. Yep, Robin Hood and Sword of the Stone are my two favorite classic Disney movies, like Disney hand-drawn animation era. For modern Disney movies, I will always say a Goofy movie and Emperor's New Groove. Those are my two modern Disney movies that I've always enjoyed, and I think that are the best. I am so far off the reservation on this thing, man. But we're getting there. Merlin with the, oh man. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm 100% with you on that one. Yep. That squirrel scene, dude. That is like, that was our first, what, the first 5 minutes of Up, where they're like going through their entire like life together and all that. That is basically our version of that scene. Max, was that for your wife? That's awesome.
Between the sound of, well, okay, truth is...
Aw, you ruined it, Dad. Oh, who is he, Sonny? Only Powerline Dad. The biggest rock star in the planet. Oh, not bigger than Xavier Cugat, the Mambo King. Everybody Mambo! Oh yeah, I'll bust out some Goofy every once in a while for sure. I just don't want you to end up in the electric chair. Oh crap. Well, Donkey Kong's gonna end up in something. Yeah, now it's you got this. I got this. We got this. I first noticed it because my wife loves Mass Effect so much. I first noticed it when we were playing Mass Effect Andromeda. And man, that was such a interesting thing to experience. Because we both were like really into Mass Effect at that point. Like we were already married, and like I went through the entire series, and Andromeda like just felt like all they were doing was doing all of those things. And like every 5 minutes that main character says, "We got this." I'm like, this is really bad writing. Especially because you compare it to Mass Effect's really good writing. Andromeda is like, dude, who wrote this? This feels like teenager writing. It's so bad. You own it and you never played it? Yeah. I'll get through this and I'll tell you why. Saga of the Explorer Tone, verse 17. With umbrellas held in their trunks, the elephants guided us into the sinkhole. The weather and scenery had changed constantly since our arrival. Sometimes it snows, sometimes there's lightning. But when we arrived at the sinkhole, the skies were completely clear. Yeah, it is super well done writing on the original Mass Effect trilogy. So this is my take on Mass Effect Andromeda. Andromeda is a really interesting game because the actual gameplay of it is very solid. The new mechanics, the jump jet, like backpack boost that you get during combat, it all feels really, really well done. The core of that gameplay mechanic is solid. Everything else surrounding that game is absolutely terrible. There is way, way, way too much just nonsense. There's so much filler. There's so much pointless garbage in it. It just wastes your time all over the place. Like, everything else around that game is just like, wow, why would I ever play this? This is such a waste of time. But the mechanics, dude, I had so much fun with the combat. Because that was one of my biggest issues with the original Mass Effect. Was the combat always felt a little sluggish to me. Oh, the servers are still up in the original Mass Effect 3? That's awesome. That is so cool. I did not know that. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing here? Let's do this. Let's get this guy first. There we go. He's dead. I just want to get past... There's just so much crap going on. Like all the lightning and thunder and all that. Oh, really? Multiplayer has a ton of unlockables? That's interesting. Okay. How much crap do I have to throw on here? There's got to be a way. I'm clearly not doing something right. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's what I needed to do. Just took a moment.
I knew you could do it, DK.
That's right. Oh, I love when multiplayer does that. That was so fun during that time in the 360 era when everyone started finding out that in multiplayer it's not just fun to do deathmatch and King of the Hill, but it's also fun when you continually unlock and upgrade stuff. That progression, when we first all learned about like prestiging in Call of Duty, man, that was just such a crazy time. That was insane. I love that.
Hey, a banana.
Yeah, in Modern Warfare, yeah. I have the Battlefield beta installed, ready to go tomorrow. I'm so excited. Because I haven't really played a game like that in years. Use a chunk from your trunk to lift off. Ah! Okay, so if I do this, and then... There we go. Okay. Nice. That is solid. Oh, dude! There's totally something up there. Can we climb it? Nice.
We can do this.
Cool. Awesome. I'm down for it. Literally anything other than Fortnite / Call of Duty Fortnite. I haven't played one of those games in so long that I'm ready for it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. And I'm not a big multiplayer guy either, so I'm just gonna play for an hour or two and just have a blast. And then I'll be good for a while. Stormy Station innovations, right? Stormy Station was built by pairing our cutting-edge elephant tech with the craftiness of local constructones. This modern marvel of meteorological engineering has led to some of our greatest forecasting discoveries. Oh, that was it? Okay. Thanks. Yeehaw. And everything got real quiet in this game. That's awesome. Yeah. I have one friend who's like that too. Like all he plays is Call of Duty. I'm like, dude, we could be playing so many other things. And I'm like, whatever. Because he wants none of it. He just likes Call of Duty. And it's such a bummer. Yeah. It totally torture, right? Just like, come on, give something else a chance. I guarantee you. And that's the thing, like with a lot of people, when they would come into the store, I would always tell them about all these cool new games and try and get them to buy something new and different. And they would only come in for Madden or Call of Duty. And that was it. That was literally their only game that they would play. They refuse to play anything else. I'm done with this boss fight, dude. I'm so tired of this boss fight. It's the same one over and over and over again. Okay, so what am I doing here? Oh, that's great. Splice the footage together after he was being an idiot. That's great. I gotta say, dude, this is pretty cool. Like, this is pretty epic for a Donkey Kong game from Nintendo. There's a lot of anime going on right now. I say that in part jest. Oh, sweet. Yeah, dude. I'm down to watch that. That sounds great. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh. Yeah, let's get out of the Tempest layer. It's just, when games do the whole storm, it's so hard to focus. Because there's so much going on. There's the wind, the noise, the rain sounds. Everything on screen is blustery and moving back and forth. the wind, all the particle effects. I love it, but at the same time, I'm just like, at some point, can you calm down a little bit? And they never let up. Oh, yeah. Can I get something different? I really like that purple and pink mallow gradient. Yes. And we can get the mango. Yeah. Apple a day tie. Sure. I mean, it's 1. I do like her little elephant outfits. I think that's kind of fun. This one, she looks like she belongs in Little Nightmares. Did you ever play Little Nightmares? I thought I was going to hate it, like, because I don't like scary games at all, but Little Nightmares, man, there's something about that aesthetic and that style of creepy, dark, a little bit of horror, but mostly it's tension. I love that more than anything else. I don't like horror games. I don't like, super scary games. But, oh my gosh, the tension building of it being a psychological horror. I love psychological horror. But I don't like blood and gut horror, torture porn horror, stuff like that. I'm not a fan of, but I love that stuff. So Little Nightmares is just like right up my alley. And the third one's coming out in like a month or two, supposedly. I think it's October 10th. It's like my best friend's birthday, or one of my best friend's birthdays, so I'd call him my best friend at this point. But I think that's his birthday, so I think it comes out on then. I'm very excited. Whee!
What a fight! That weather was wild!
I have an interesting story about the Saw movie. I watched that with my friends when it first came out on DVD. And I'm not a big horror movie guy or anything like that, but I decided to. I mean, dude, that was what, 2005? I was a little bit out of college. I was living on my own for the first time. And I had a bunch of people over at my house and we rented that. And when they're in the room, when they first wake up, the guy's in the middle and he's dead. And I could swear that I saw his hand just twitch a little bit. I went, that's the killer. That's the guy. He's not dead. That's him. And I called it right then and there. And then everyone's like, shut up, Ryan. And then I walked away because I was like, dude, I don't like this movie. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like any of the stuff that's going on. So I walked out of the room and I let them finish the movie. They came back and I was like, who was the killer? And they're like, the guy in the middle. I was like, see, I told you. But over the years, I really like watching a lot of behind the scenes stuff, a lot of recaps. And I've seen kind of how the whole series is played out. And I really like the idea of how that movie is put together and how it follows that, man, I think his name is John something or other. I love how it follows his character throughout all the movies up until recently, I guess. And then he got brought back. I love that. I think that's awesome. Continuing the legacy of that is the best part. Oh, really? I still haven't seen Squid Game at all. Came out during the pandemic when everyone was watching everything, and not only was I was a little bit turned off by that. I was like, it's super popular. I don't want to watch it right now. But we were also in the middle of trying to move and things like that, so we never got to watch it. And by the time we did have the time, it was it's come and gone. So I've still never seen it. But I would like to at some point. I know that the second season came out as well, and people weren't into it as much because it was really good, like one and done. And then they brought it back for a second one, and it was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Reach the bottom of the pit, so do I keep going down? Okay, this is great. Give me more of this. This is now Dig Dug, Donkey Kong version. Yeah, this is basically Dig Dug. Oh, worms. My wife loves worms. When we were dating, she would always talk about worms. And we did this tournament where over the course of a month, every time we would hang out, we would play worms at each other's house. And afterwards, we had a tournament. Like, we had the tournament to see who won the most rounds out of the month. And whoever got to win got something in the prize. So it was like we picked the prize for ourselves. So, like, if I won, I would get, you know, whatever. If she won, she wanted my pirate flag, because I had a pirate flag in my room. And she's like, I want your pirate flag. And I'm like, I'm not giving that up, but sure, I'll win. She totally won. So she got the pirate flag, and then we got like married a couple months later, so I got it right back. But yeah, she loves worms. Oh my gosh, she's just like super obsessed with that game. Yeah, that's right. Go, yeah, I'll let you have it, and then marry her so that I get back. Now that I've got my pirate flag, I don't need her anymore. Unless she gets it in a divorce. Oh man, that was so much fun though. They've brought that series back a little bit every once in a while. Oh, Hell Let Loose. I've heard about that. I've never played it. I would love to. It's always sounded great. Everyone that I've always talked to about it says it's awesome. Yeah, and Team 17 is great. They do a great job. I don't know what that means, but that sounds impressive. This is so satisfying. Like, again, say what you will about the rest of the game. This terrain deformation is just super fun. And I think they do a really good job of, like, being able to dig through everything and find where other things are in the world. This might be my favorite level. I love this. Oh, nice.
Challenge accepted.
That is super cool. I don't know if I've actually played with anyone famous. Back in the day, I was following this one website. This is like 2005, 2006. This one pretty big website, and a lot of those people went off to like a lot of big games media stuff. I played with them back then, and they were really fun to play with, and like their podcast was great. Their podcast was one of my favorite podcasts of all time. And it was funny too, because back in 2000 or in 2020, 2021 with the pandemic, I was flying back and forth across the country so much. I started re-listening to the podcast, and I went, man, this is such a different era. Like 2006 podcast, 2007 podcast were such a different era because everyone's not afraid to say certain things, and it was so cathartic to listen to, especially around that time period when it just felt like the world went crazy out of nowhere. There should be a Korok seed right there. Yeah, everyone was gay. Everyone was gay and retarded, right? But that's what I'm talking about. They're saying that type of stuff. And I was just like, dude, this is so much. This is what I miss about it. Not the fact that people were saying that, but people were just able to goof around and not be offended by everything. It was really nice to hear. Yeah, 100% far more genuine. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? I can't... That's not working. Do I have to get this guy all the way over to there and break it? Let's see. Oh, no. What am I supposed to do here? How do I break this thing? Oh, I don't even have elephant power. What am I supposed to do? Okay, Mazy Cave Pop Party. Pop, pop! Like magnitude. That was another great show. Community. I remember when that show first came out in 2009. It was right when I started taking over the store. And I would watch it in the store. And I remember those first couple of episodes going, I don't know about this. But I think it was the second episode where they do the Spanish class with Senor Chang for the first, I think it may be the first time. And they do the whole, like, like big book report or something like that in Spanish. And they're like, I just asked you to say hello and where's the bathroom in Spanish. And you made this entire crazy report thing or presentation. And that's when I fell in love with that show. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. This doesn't make sense to me. Like, I know where I need to go. I need to get in there. I don't know how to... I just don't get it, man. Maybe we come back to this. Oh, dude, I think you would really like it. I think you would really like it. It's a great show. If you like the meta humor, and if you like a lot of just ridiculous stuff, like the Parks and Rec humor, like later seasons of Parks and Rec, like that's the style of humor it is. I remember watching Parks and Rec season 1 and going, this is awful. I hated that series first season, and then it just changed completely and it felt so much better. Yeah, season 1's like a completely different show. You're busy being an idiot in 2007. Fair enough. Hey, we're all idiots sometimes. You can all be that way. Yeah, this is a really interesting level design. This big cavernous cave with a bunch of junk. Oh, okay. Interesting. We've all had those relationships, the weird ones that weren't good for us. Oh man, look at this. It's like a minefield. Yeah, dude. It just blew everything up. Nice. Ooh, banana. Hey, that's the time to make, as long as it's not a life-altering mistake, making mistakes is good as long as you learn from it. I agree, nice. Booyah. Oh, I like this one. I like these ones where you have to just punch the thing down in a certain time. Yeah, no worries, dude. I totally understand. Have an awesome rest of your day or night, dude. Thank you, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Love this music. Ow. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Boom. Boom, boom. I wonder what it is, like, within X amount of time. You got a skill point. Oh, nice. You sent that video. Awesome. I'm assuming. Yeah, you did. Nice. Sweet. I will look at that later. That is great. Finish within 20 or more on the clock. Yeah, we might as well, right? Might as well. How do you get a third one? Oh, it's probably... Okay. That was probably not smart. I think that... Oh, come on, baby. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, that ain't happening. Dang, dude. That's okay. I didn't need it anyways. We're gonna give up. I'll just give up. Whoa, Farmer True, what is up, dude? Welcome in, Raiders and Farmer True. What is going on? I should probably just go to the bathroom more often, or have to go, because I was like, I'm just gonna go really quick. Dude, thank you, Raiders. How are you guys doing? Farmer True, what is up, man? How's life going? What are you playing lately? We are just playing some Donkey Kong Bananza. This game is insane. You got little, like, What is that? What, Deep Rock Galactic and stuff like that? I love it. It's going really well. It's going fantastic. Just playing a lot of games, having fun. Trying to get through Donkey Kong so I can get back to some other stuff. Oh, GTFO VR and Zombie Army. Nice. That is awesome. We've been doing multiplayer madness with Minecraft in VR because I've never actually played through Minecraft. And so we're like actually starting from the beginning. We have a whole community server that I built. So it's a self-hosted Minecraft server that I have. And every week we do a little bit of building out and kind of finishing the game by killing the Ender Dragon. And it's funny because like a lot of people have never actually done that. So everyone's like excited. Yeah, it's super fun, man. It's awesome. I'm having a blast playing community games because I really don't play a lot of multiplayer games. I'm a very single player oriented type of person. But I'm trying to kind of branch out a little bit more, and it's been really, really fun. And we're going to play a little bit of the Battlefield beta tomorrow too. That'll be cool. Please head this way. So yeah, I'm really kind of just digging everything right now. No pun intended, because we're kind of doing a lot of digging in this game. I'm in this area that kind of feels like Dig Dug. And it feels like it's almost intentional in a certain way. Like it's kind of dioramaed, side-scrolling. You're going through caves. There's these enemies that like dig out like perfectly sized Dig Dug holes. It's awesome. And this game is really interesting. I'm not a big Nintendo fan for the most part. I kind of can take or leave most of their stuff. But I think the deformation of the terrain, I think a lot of these more puzzly elements of this are just awesome. They do such a good job. Where's the one? Oh, it's on me. There we go. Nice. That's right, piece of cake. And then you got really good music, too. And... ooh, banana. I really gotta say, I kind of don't like this doofy-looking Donkey Kong game. Or his face. I really don't like how overly childish and goofy he is. Because, like, that right there where he's, like, kind of grinning and stuff, and... I'm not a big fan. I like my Donkey Kong serious and only serious. It feels more playful, like a little bit more childish, in not the best way. Yeah, if you haven't seen this game, Bananza, it's a Switch 2 game. Just came out a couple weeks ago. It really should have been the launch game. I don't know if you have a Switch 2 yet or not, but they launched with Mario Kart World. Mario Kart's Mario Kart, right? It's fine, it's okay. But oh my gosh, dude. This is such a better launch game than Mario Kart ever was. And it's like, what were they thinking? Why did they wait? But there's a lot of Mario Odyssey adjacent things because this is made from the Mario Odyssey team. So if you kind of think of the bananas as moons in Mario Odyssey or stars in Mario Sunshine or Mario 64, there's a lot of overlap, a ton of overlap. And I'd say more with Mario 64 than a lot of the other games a lot of people are equating to it and talking about. I'm like, there's a lot of Mario 64 stuff in here. Or style stuff anyways. But it's awesome. I'm having a blast with it. Okay, we need to talk to this person or this fish thing that's an elevator apparently. Hey, you guys! Do you know what that thing is? When I tried to touch it, Mom told me to stop. I really don't like that thing. It makes such a creepy sound. Okay. We're gonna go touch it. There we go. Nice. Please be careful, Geronimo! Yeah, we can punch these things into non-existence. It's a Mario, or it's a Nintendo game, so there's not really a threat of death. Like, when you actually do run out of hearts, you basically just lose money. And the digging, man, I'm telling you, the digging is the best part. By far. Ooh. Whoa.
I think it is over there.
There we go. It's Grumpy Kong. Ooh. Ooh, he does look grumpy. About time you showed up. Let's get to work. Oh joy, a boss fight, because I love those. I'm trying to think of what other VR games that I've been playing lately. Cave Crave, Besiege VR. I was playing a little bit of that earlier tonight. Besiege VR is great, man. I had my game save completely overwrite and start me from beginning. And I was a little bummed out, but the game is so fun, I kind of didn't mind. Okay. What is it? What am I supposed to it about? Is it sucking up the stuff? Ow. Ooh, I died. See, you just lose money. And you have so much money in the game that it really doesn't matter. So there's not a whole lot of, like, risk to this, which is kind of a bummer. Or we're just gonna go all the way down. Down, down, down. Give me all that gold. Yeah. See, I just got everything back, basically. Yeah. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Let's skip it. Okay. What is the thing I'm supposed to do here? Ow. Ah. Crap. Okay. Man, I am definitely getting hurt, though. Yeah, give me that apple. Oh, man, I needed that. Jeez, dude. Yeah, it's weird. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do to hurt the boss. And I think that's what a lot of these boss fights are, is just like guessing. There's a lot of guessing in this. And it's really chaotic, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of just wandering around right now. Ow. Yes, give me that apple. There we go. Dang it. I got close. I got close that time. And I gotta say, like, I'm not a big fan of the newer modern art style, but whatever that was on screen just now, that art style, it's hand-drawn. It looks so good. That's what I want them to do with a new Donkey Kong Country game. Like, you have this, totally fine. It's a 3D Donkey Kong game that we haven't really gotten before since Donkey Kong 64, so it's been a while. But give us that as well. Give us a side-scrolling, hand-drawn Donkey Kong Country game. You know, like Rayman Legends and Origins, dude. Those games were fantastic. Why are we not getting anything like that anymore? Okay. See, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get them to get sucked up like I did that last time. Man. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. Okay. I think I figured it out. Get our elephant power. Suck up a bunch of this stuff so that I can create balls and throw it. Ow, jeez. There we go. Man, dude. There's just so much chaos going on. It is really hard to keep track of what's happening. Ow. Wait, did he get back to normal? Yeah, it's really weird. They don't do a very good job of crap, dude. I'm having a hard time with this boss. That other boss was a piece of cake, too. Man, dude. Yeah, I can't. If these millions of squids weren't on screen, I think I could probably do it a little bit better. What if we change up the... There we go. Yeah. It's just taking forever to actually get to him. Yeah! Okay. Don't teleport. Oh, what? Like, look at what's happening. Like, I have no idea what's happening, and I can't control. Sure. Why not? Dude, this is nutso. Yes. Get it, get it. I love it. That was groovy. Die! Now we do our little dance-off. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like a little bit too childish for me, man. I feel like I'm watching a Pixar movie, and that's not a good thing. I'll be 40 in less than a month. And that's not really something I'm looking for in my video games. Oh, he is grumpy. Look at him. I fine-tuned, souped up, streamlined, but it still was no match for you. You two ain't half bad, you know that? Our next scrape's gonna be the one, though. I can feel it. I'll finish the job next time. You can bet your entire life savings on it. I don't want to bet my entire life savings, but I know I'll beat him. 1001! Geronimo! Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I really like these parts where you're just kind of skydiving for a little bit. There's not really anything to it. Like, there's no real reason for it.
What do you think it looks like? A hugified eeling might be cute.
Sure, why not?
Friendly as the rest of them.
Like, there's a little bit of things to get, like, more money, but, like, no one needs that. It's such an unnecessary thing. But, man, does it look good. Look at all this, especially with all the weird little confetti, all the colorful confetti. I love it. Yeehaw. Oh, right. The racing layer with Dixie and Diddy. Sweet. It all kind of gets brought together finally. Stampede Way Extreme. Sweet. I love it, dude. Got another skill point that we haven't. We have 15 skill points. I totally should be using them. Fine. Let's just do full health. Almost. We need 3 more and we'll have full health. It's interesting because a lot of the skill points that you can get, they're not really worth all the, or they're not really worth it. Whoa, DK! It's been a while. Everything okay with you? That vortex blew us all the way here. We panicked when we realized we couldn't get to the surface, but guess what cheered us right up? The Ramby Rumble.
Ramby Rumble? That sounds fun.
Does sound fun. Keen to try it, eh? Then head on over to the reception desk. The Ramby Rumble is now open for monkey business. Up, there's Dixie. Don't worry, Dixie. I'm just busting open a bunch of stuff. That's fun. See what I'm talking about? There's like these little unique things in this game that make it really, really fun. Money, 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 money. Yes, build a gateway and rock on.
Time for a break.
And there's Ramby too. I love it. And then if you jump in the bed, you get extra hearts. Kind of like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and stuff like that. I love that. I think that's a great little mechanic.
It's there's no better seat than the cockpit as you cross the finish line in first place. Vroom, vroom. This place makes me want to push the pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
Good night.
Pedal to the metal.
This is gonna be a great day.
There we go. All right. So we got, there's like Dark Souls mechanics in here too. You got the little shortcut thing. I love it. That's great. I want to explore more, but let's talk to Dixie first. And Diddy. Sorry. Totally blew up their thing. Welcome to our rough and rowdy Stampede Way home of Dixie. And Diddy. It's Ramby Rumble. Surprised to see us, DK? It's been a while, hasn't it? Didn't think we'd find you all the way down here. Candy Kong is going to be so jealous when the three of us meet up. Speaking of meeting, looks like you found a new friend down here, too.
Do you know them, DK?
You bet he does. I'm Diddy Kong. Nice to meet ya. DK and I are best friends. We've been on a bunch of adventures together. And I'm Dixie Kong. I've been on a few adventures too, including one time when Diddy and I teamed up to rescue DK. In other words, we're DK's original BFFs, banana finding friends, and don't you forget it. So, what brings you two all the way down here? Bananas. Hehe, I knew you'd say that, but we don't have any bananas to spare. Sorry. Hey, wait. Forget all of that, DK. You and your new friend here should enter the Ramby Rumble. Yeah, you're an old pro at riding Ramby, DK. I just gotta see you do your thing out there on the track. Diddy and I used to rule this Stampede Way. We haven't lost a single race, but there hasn't been much competition down here. We could use a real rival. The winner gets to stand proudly on top of that big trophy over there. There's some kind of tunnel underneath that it leads to deeper underground. Whatever it is you're looking for, DK, that tunnel should help you get there. Well, come on already. Let's race. And two of you versus the two of us. We'll be ready whenever you are. Oh, man. I said, I'm going to take it easy on my voice tonight. And I totally did not stay true to that. I was close. Yeah, give me that balloon. Can I punch Ramby? Okay, so it's all high fives. When you try and punch someone in the game that is not an enemy, you high five them. I think that's neat. I think that's totally acceptable. I didn't want to punch Ramby anyways. All right. Welcome to the Ramby Rumble. Let's race. You'll be competing against the two of us. Ready to race? Okay. All right. Then let's get to our furry butts out onto the circuit. Oh, wait. Since it's your first time, you should probably practice first. All right. So, lift off. Taken from your gauge. I don't have... Okay, so if I get down and eat the grass and dirt, then I can lift off. Whoa! Okay. So we just want to avoid, like, the big pillars, right? Because those are going to slow us down. And then liftoff creates a huge boost in jump. So there we go. Thank Thank you, Farmer True. I appreciate the raid, man. Thank you so much. Have an awesome rest of your night, buddy. Take care and God bless, man. I hope people see this and go, yeah, this seems like an interesting game, because honestly, I think it is. I'm not like the biggest fan in the world of a lot of this stuff, but for what there is here, it's pretty good. Okay, I think I've gotten the gist of it down. Whee! Okay, let's start the race. It's a Nintendo game. I'm sure the race is not going to be that difficult. Go! Okay. Here we go. So I want to carve my own path to lift off. I want to... there we go. Ah, dang it. Oh, interesting. He's just doing a little bit. He's just doing a little bit of liftoff. And when I... there we go. Okay, I jump onto his stuff. Interesting. Yeah. Ah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I got this. Our favorite phrase in any video game nowadays. We were talking about that earlier. The fact that so many games writers have to assure and reassure the player that they do in fact got this. And it becomes really annoying to me. It's like one of the things that I really go, okay, you have zero experience. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just saying this phrase. It's like, you know that they're a millennial at that point. Or not even that, like Gen Z or whatever. Whoa. Yeah, just lift off there. We got this. See, I told you it wasn't that hard. Yeehaw. High five. We did it. Hooray! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. No way! You actually beat us at our own race! That's so frustrating! So frustrating. I thought we were gonna win for sure. Well, fair's fair. I'll tell you how to get to the top of the big old trophy. Just launch yourself up there from the top of the winner's podium and kaboom! All right. Boom. That's right.
Whoa, that trophy is huge!
That is a big trophy. I love it. And is it all gold?
Really, Boyd? Even here?
Dude, it's all gold. Oh, it's all empty on the inside, though. That's a big barrel. Or a couple barrels. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let's climb up if we can. I did not mean to actually go down into it. There we go. Okay. But that's a fun level. I think that's probably going to be it, though, right? It's just going to be a quick little cameo and race, and then off to the next layer. Yeehaw. Geronimo! Okay, I was like, dude, is it actually gonna freeze up? See, like, look at this art style. It's really interesting. You don't get to see it because loading screens are so short nowadays. That's not a bad thing.
See her friends again. Racing with Rammy was fun too.
It was fun. Ow.
I guess life down here wouldn't be that bad. But if I don't get home, Grandma will worry. Do you have friends waiting up there too, DK?
Sure do. Boom. Yeah. Got it. See, like, there's not really too much to this, but it is interesting in a way. Ow. It's one little extra, you know, zone to add to the game, to add a little bit of variation and variety, and I think that's awesome. Every game should have that. That's some good art style, though, man. Oh, look at that. Looks so good. Radiance layer. Ooh. It's all radiant-y. Radiant-y. That was really interesting, watching that Pee-wee documentary and hearing how that whole thing came to be from, like, chocolatey. That was an amazing documentary. I loved it. Down below, just a little bit. There it is.
A banana.
Ooh, banana. Ye to the haw. Let's get back up. And where? There we go. Yeehaw. I love it. We need 2 more skill points and then we'll have full upgraded health. What is this thing?
How do we beat this thing?
Yeah, just put it into the light, of course. Thank you for saving me. I must tell you, a sinister fellow showed up here earlier. He stole our precious light source and then left. That uncivilized fiend and his friends slithered below. Hopefully the civilians isn't too bad on that. That pillar doesn't belong here. Can I break it or not yet? Probably not yet. I need to find the key. Why did it give me health? That's weird. Something below us. Oh, what? It's right below us, and we can't get to it. Ow. Oh, dude, okay. We can't hurt them yet because we need the light. Is it up there? How weird. That is a little strange. Let's go back to this guy. I don't think he's got anything more to say, really. He's slithered down below, right? Right. Got it. Trying to get away from him. Is there more down below, or is... No, that's it. Okay.
Focus.
It's dirt, and it's just... Come on. There's no way that I'm supposed to, like, push him into the light. There's no way. I'm going to do it with this guy because he's right here. There we go. But that's definitely not the way to do it. Oh, I probably have to... There we go. Oh, is it blocking? Okay. Huh. And I can't break it. Interesting. Okay, drop. Thank you. So just run away for a moment? No, because we already came over here.
A map.
Yes, a map. And an apple. Okay, I'm gonna get up here really quick. And then I'm gonna use the restroom really quick because, oh my gosh, I have to go so bad. I'll be right back, I promise. Okay, all right. I think I'm going to call it here for tonight because it is 2 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday night. So I think that I'm going to call it here. I hope everyone has an awesome rest of your night. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you more tomorrow, possibly. Was it tomorrow? Yeah, we'll do possibly an afternoon stream, maybe an evening stream for Battlefield. But I gotta make sure that I conserve my voice. That's kind of the biggest issue right now. Is my voice is kind of just it's starting to struggle a little bit. And I have an improv show on Friday, so I gotta make sure that I can speak on my show. Anyways, take care and God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more video games. Until then, bye bye.